Yo, what is going on, boys? Subtrist coming back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to stop losing arena points in Fortnite Season 5. Basically, how this video is going to work is I'm going to be showing you guys a few creative maps to help you guys practice your arena fights. And then I'm also going to be VOD reviewing one of my games to show you guys what I did to gain more points during this game. If you guys haven't already, be sure you guys smash that sub button down below, join the Sub-Zeros. We're 900 away from 10,000 and all subs are greatly appreciated. But with all that being said, let's go right into the video. Okay, so the first way to stop losing arena points in Fortnite Season 5 is to find what your weaknesses are. The best way to identify where your weaknesses are is to look at where you're dying in game. So you need to look to see where you're dying most, whether that's mid game, early game, or late game. Most people struggle with mid game because this is where most people W key, and it can be very intimidating if you don't know what to do in these situations. So for this creative map, I've talked about it so many times because this is hands down the best practice for mid game fights in arena, and it's realistic 1v1s. Realistic 1v1s have been in the game for a while now, but ever since the matchmaking system came out, I've been grinding them a lot more because they simulate a mid-game fight in arena so well, and it's really helped me gain confidence when actually being in a fight in a real arena game. Literally every time I get in a fight, I just picture myself in a realistic 1v1 in creative, and it takes those nerves away instantly. And with there being a matchmaking system, you can play against so many different people with so many different play styles, and it really helps you improve at the game. Also, Finest actually updated this map so it has the current loot pool in Fortnite right now, so you can actually practice with the charge intact. So if you're struggling with mid game, I definitely recommend that you should start grinding realistic 1v1s before hopping into your arena games. Okay, so this next map I have for you guys will actually help you guys with late game. Now this is a zone wars map, but the difference is with it is that it actually simulates the last 3 moving zones of every single arena game. So you'll be put in that high stress situation of a late game, but you're most likely going to have more players in this than a real game, and that's actually a huge benefit to you because if you're practicing in higher stress situations like this, you're actually going to be a lot more calm when it comes down to the situation of having to play late game in arena. Now pretty much any zone wars map will do when you're trying to practice for your late game, but this one's just so unique and it's actually in the matchmaking hub right now, so I felt like I had to include it in the video. It's just too good. If you guys need people to play creative with, you can actually join up in my Discord server. I have a lot of people in there who are always looking for people to play with, and occasionally I run zone wars as well, so be sure you guys join in the link in the description below. Another really cool thing about this map is that you can actually change from attack to a charge. You just dance while you're in your box before the zone starts moving. So if you're a charge player or attack player, you can get either one every single round. So in all honesty, I would probably recommend this map over any other zone wars map just because it puts that extra pressure on yourself so you can really be prepared for real late games in arena. Also, this map really simulates a good late game for tournaments. So if you're grinding out tournaments or practicing for FNCS or anything like that, I'd honestly recommend this map to you as well. And all the map codes are in the top middle of the screen right where it says Finest YT. So if you guys are going to be using any of these maps, the codes will always be in the top middle. Now when you guys are trying to improve in early game, the best advice I can give you is to practice box fights, but try and find a box fight map with the current loot pool so you guys have a better understanding of how to fight with the current loot that's actually in real games, because it's a lot different fighting with attack and with the charge, and especially when you're using the charge, you're gonna definitely want to practice your piece control, because piece control is super crucial when trying to use the charge shotgun because of the time it takes to charge up to actually deal efficient damage. I go a lot more in depth on how to practice your early game on one of my more recent videos. I'll actually link it at the top of the screen here. I go over how to find a drop spot and how to find the right loot in the optimal drop spot so you guys have a better chance of surviving on the early game. And since shotguns do a lot less damage this season than what we're usually used to, piece control is a great tool to help you clean up fights a lot quicker. And honestly, box fights is a great way to practice your piece control against real enemies. Now I'm going to review some of my gameplay to put this all into action. So off the rip, I actually got a gold scar here, so I automatically just W keyed this kid because he didn't have any loot, so I got a free kill right off the spawn. Getting at least 1 or 2 kills off spawn is huge because it gives you an advantage over your opponents who you're going to fight later in the game. I still didn't have a shotgun yet, and this kid pushed me because he heard the first fight, and since I didn't have a shotgun, I just kept high ground, and since I figured out he didn't have a shotgun, I kind of just took tags on him. Once he ran into the bathroom and tried to heal, I got another free kill. You'll notice throughout this game, I do push a lot of people, but I don't just randomly push everyone I see. I just push people who aren't confident or that I know I have an advantage over. Right here I see a fight at the superstore, so I start pushing up a little bit, and I have a sniper, so I pull it out and get an easy headshot on this guy. It's always good to try and third-party fights from a distance because you never know if someone's low and you can get a couple tags to get another kill. But just always keep in mind there's probably other players lurking around that fight, so you always want to keep yourself protected and be aware of other players that may be near you. After I got the snipe, I pushed up on the other player who was in the fight. Right here, he tries to edit a wall on me and I just got a free shot on him. He was already low, so I got the kill. So now I'm pretty much leaving my spawn with 4 kills and amazing loot. I rotated back over to Holly here and someone actually ended up being here when I got back. My game actually didn't clip the first part where I tagged him, but I got him really low and I started pushing him here, and I always wanted to apply constant pressure so he didn't have a chance to get away. I literally SMG'd him from over 30 meters away right here. If you ever beam someone, you always want to apply constant pressure because they usually end up freaking out and they don't know what to do because it's going to put them under a lot of stress, and usually they'll make a mistake and you'll get another kill off of it. This guy actually tried to third party the fight I was in and he was jumping around like a maniac, so I kind of just got free tags on him. So now I have 6 kills and I also have the top 25 placement. I noticed there was a guy kind of lurking in this building, so I figured he was a really passive player and he was kind of bad. So I went in there and just tried to take a little bit of piece control. I ended up taking his wall and he ran out, missed his charge shot, and then I got free tags on him to get another elimination. People who are usually boxed up like that in a building aren't the most confident players in the world, so I figured if he wasn't very good, I might as well try and push him to get another kill. Now, going into late game, I was actually boxed up here, and I noticed this guy running in front of my box. He wasn't covering himself at all, so I got a couple tags on him, then I beamed him, and he kind of just jumped off the waterfall. You should have practiced Zone Wars, man. So this is actually where I made my mistake. I overbuilt a little bit towards the end, and once I got on top of his box, he edited out, and I actually missed my first tag shot, so he had the advantage and he actually won the game. So even though I did lose this game, I actually ended up gaining around 300 points in just this game alone. Thank you guys for watching this video all the way until the end. I really hope it did help you out, and be sure you guys drop a like if you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.